What's happening, everyone? Welcome to GBALL Vision. I hope you are doing fantastic today. In this video, we are going to be covering some of my EDC and knife storage. We're also going to be doing an unboxing of another item. This is the Kaviso display case. It has a glass top so you can see the stuff that you have on the very top. I do have an unboxing of this. I also have a follow-up on it being completed. I also have a video on the second tier, which is a drawer that you can stack. They're stackable. And so this would be the top right here. It also has some storage underneath, which I keep, my F5, my thick boys, my Harsey folder is in here. I keep my gripper, my Slenderman, my Maverick is in here. And then my Pena Apache kickstop that my fiance got me. I keep those all underneath there. My EMP, EDC, some of that collection I keep on the very top display part. My Brian Brown, Raptor, and Jaeger null knives right in here. Some of my flashlights that I carry more often are up here. I have a brass, a copper, and a raw, a black, and then an O-light, which this is probably my favorite O-light to date. And then I have my pens here. I have some EMP, EDC Nux and coins. I have a Worry Stone in here. I have some other Nux and whatnot in here. I keep some fidgets and stuff in here, just smaller gadgets. I got a bunch of little flashlights and some smaller lighters in here, smaller multi-tool, a bouncy ball that my daughter got me. I keep some more of my more premium lighters right here. My Douglas field lighter, imitation Douglas field lighter there. Another trench lighter. I like trench lighters. They're cool, I believe, anyway. And they're unique. And if you get a field lighter, they are top of the line. But the reason for this video is knife storage and EDC storage is a big deal, because once you start accumulating a lot of stuff, you start to need a place to put that stuff, right? And I don't want to mislead people and say that Apache cases and those type of cases are wrong. I have, I think, 4 different size Apache style cases. I love them. They're well built. They are very useful cases, but I do not use them for any of my knives or my EDC gear. They take up way too much space for the amount of knives that you can put in them. And I know some of them hold, 90 knives. Some of the big ones can hold more. But there are better alternatives for not much more money, if at all. So first up, the Harbor Freight wooden tool chest is hands down the best way to store a lot of knives and a lot of EDC gear. So I just want to show you quickly that the Harbor Freight wooden tool chest is by far the absolute best way to store knives. In the top part, which is a latch part, you can't see it, but I have the lid up and I got a bunch of swag and whatnot sitting there, so I do not close it. But this is just the top, guys. If you stack your knives right, put them on their spine, you can literally put 50 plus knives up top here, depending on how big. And not only that, but then you have drawers where you can do the same thing. This is my Civivi Kaiser QSP type drawer. And then I have, my Spydercos, my Hogues, my Benchmades in this other big drawer. And then you have 6 smaller drawers that, if stored properly, you can fit between 8 and 10 knives in it easily. Right here is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we got four big knives in here, and a couple smaller ones. Here, you know, there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and those are big titanium bruisers. So if stored properly, you can fit a bunch of knives in these drawers. This has well over 150 knives in it. These routinely can be gotten for 80 to 100 bucks. And in my opinion, a great value. Harbor Freight wooden tool chest is definitely a game changer for your knife and EDC storage. Let's go back to the tabletop. So we're back at the tabletop. Here is the slide out drawer that comes with the Kaviso cases. You can get this second tier. So the top is the display. These are around 100 to 120 bucks. This is if you're really already deep into the knife game and you want something a little classier, you know, a little better showy type style of organization. Definitely not needed, but if you're deep and you have a lot of individual things and items, you know, and you're starting to acquire a lot of little knickknacks and you got pens and lighters and flashlights, you know, this is also a great option. The Harbor Freight wooden tool chest can also store all this stuff. Say you have 100 knives and you got 15 flashlights, 10 pens, you got some lighters, you got some fidgets and some coins. That Harbor Freight wooden tool chest is going to hold all that stuff, and you're going to have a ton more room to grow. It took me quite a while to fill that up. Now, I have this completely full, and my Harbor Freight wooden tool chest is full. So, it's either get another wooden tool chest, get something else completely different, or what I thought was, why don't we add something else to this guy? So what we're going to do is we are going to close that up. We're going to shut that. Now this case, when fully loaded like this, it is not light. So I'm going to move this for now. And we're going to replace it with this guy here. We'll open it up. We'll use the Bridgeport Knife Company 395. This is the version 2. And I'm thinking we'll go ahead and I don't know how much we will do, but maybe we'll go ahead and kit out some of this one as well. So what I decided to ultimately do was I opted to snag. Can we get it out? Carefully. Careful. And now you can see. Now I do have videos on these guys. I have a video or two on the top part. I also have a video on the second part, which is what you see right here in front of you. These are about 60 bucks for the drawers. So you could potentially get this first. So this is the drawer, and it comes with 2 square organizers. You can take or leave them. You can put them however you want in there. They fit side by side like this. I mean, you can do however you want. In my other one, I have them like this. So you can fit some bigger knives here, little smaller knives here, some bigger knives here. And then what happens is these are stackable. You have a ridge here, and the base of them, just you keep stacking them up. And I absolutely love this way of storing my gear. So the whole main reason for the drawer is because my 2 levels of my Kaviso case are full. My wooden tool chest is completely full. And I don't want to completely fill this guy up. What I really want to do is, empty a drawer or two of my wooden tool chest, and also kind of empty a little bit of my second drawer or my first drawer into this to kind of give me some space in the wooden tool chest, because certain knives go into the wooden tool chest, certain knives will go into here. I typically put either sentimental knives in my Kaviso case, or more premium sets of knives I put in my Kaviso case. So why don't we turn this to the side? And everything, guys, if you're wondering, is very well built, very well finished. It has held up extremely well. Now, like I said, this is for more of a person who either A, wants to jump right off into a premium style of storage, or B, has been into EDC for a while. They already have some of their storage game set up, but they want something a little more premium with a little bit more fancy style of organization. Now, in this one, I might take these organizers out, but I'm not sure, because I might, if I have enough room, I won't mind putting, I have a lot of flashlights, pry bars, and things like that that are not in either of the cases. They're in a bigger Roaring Fire Gear pouch or Maxpedition pouch, because I just don't have the room to store them. So we'll go ahead and we'll start kitting this thing out. So right off the rip, I would like to get these knives into here. Now, I am having a knife sale coming up, so that will also alleviate some of my uh, struggles as far as storage. But for now, I would like to accommodate everything that I have here. So we'll put these back to back, and that will empty out a whole drawer for me over there in my, now these might not fit. Yeah, see how they're a little long? So those will go here. That's the Kubi Drake in S90. Absolutely a beast of a knife. We'll put the 0562 ZT Hinderer. We'll put that guy here because that will definitely not fit here. So we'll clear this guy out. So a couple I want to bring over right away out of the wooden tool chest is my Devo Mash here. This is titanium 14C with the lynch clip. That's definitely going in here. And I want to bring my Wee Knives Roxy 3 into the fold. And look at that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Easily fits right here. And like I said, if you store them properly, and see, I know what each knife is. I can fit one more in there, so I can fit 10 right there. I know what they are, right away. This is my Tucson 19 or whatever number it is. I forget what number it is. The 19. That's my Centurion 2 from Migron. The Sakshi from Wee. This is my Ferrum Forge Dow. It's easy to, yeah, they're not sideways, but, you don't really need that. This is the Crux from Fair and Forge, my penguins, and then the two I just put in. So it's easy to kind of see what's what, even if they are on their spines. So let's get some more in here. Definitely want to put the Bridgeport in here. We'll put him there. We'll slide this way. So another thing I would like to do is I would like to put my flashlights in here. That way it opens up the top part a little better for some more knives. We'll put that here, put that here. We'll do that. See, and the other thing that I can do is the top part also has, if you remember the lighters were up there, I can do other things, kind of like this. I could bring my other two organizers that are like this, that are in the first drawer. I could bring those down and put them in here and then have just one big open drawer for other things. So it's very versatile in what you can do, and some of the stuff is set, but you also have capability of changing things around if you want. I don't quite know how I'm going to eventually put this, but I would like to have a lot of storage and organization kind of mixed in here. So I'm going to bring out the other drawer, which is right here. And this Migron or AM8 is going to go here. He has trouble staying up. This Kaiser Clairvoyant is going to go there. The Knock Knives DTO3 and Tacray collab VG10 titanium. Great pocket knife there. We'll go ahead and bring the penguin in. Put that there. Let's see. We'll put. Let's see. Does that fit there? No, it's a little big. That's what she said. Does that? No. Yes. It's just a touch big, so we'll leave him out. We'll put the Tucson in there. See, I kind of wanted to make some space in this drawer and have some space in this drawer. Uh, and I've been over this. Like, I keep my Arcanes, my Chavez, my Viros in this area. I have some more slimmer knives, like my SBD Mini Evo, Tactile Knife Co. Rockwall here. This is the Migron Pagos 2. Great little titanium M390 knife here. TRM Neutron 2, Quiet Carry Drift. So I'm kind of trying to open up some space. Kirex 2, love that guy. Carco's Arcane Design, which I'm probably going to buy off of him here in the near future. So that does open this up a touch. We'll keep the Kunwu. We'll keep the Stout. Let's bring down, we'll bring the Voxnez chillin'. We'll bring that one down. That'll fit here. Yep. See, and then that holds everything up too. And I don't mind them being a little tighter. Actually, let's switch that for that. There we go. So the main idea is trying to relieve some out of the very top, try to relieve some out of the second drawer, and also keep some storage in the third drawer. So, should I put this here? Will that fit there? See, there's a method to the madness, but there's also options. The main idea is don't lay your knives like this. You know, if you have a bunch of them, stand them on their spines, and you are going to put a ton more knives in this case, in all of your cases. If you are using a toolbox or something like that, the wooden tool chest, you're going to leave yourself a lot more options. So, boy, what I might end up doing is putting those here and switching those in there, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So I think that looks pretty good. Maybe I'll put this guy down here. So maybe, what should I do? What should I do? See, that's the cool thing. And, you know, if you're bored one day and you want to mess with your stuff and you have a case like this. Now, this isn't, you know, unless you are financially really stable or you want to do something like this, you buy each piece individually. So the top is like 100 to 120, and then these drawers are 60. So, you know, and I bought them months apart. So I bought the top, or I got the top for a gift in December. I think I bought the second shelf like 3 months later, and now I'm buying this one 6 or 7 months after I got the top. So it's not like you have to buy all 3 tiers or 2 tiers uh, right away, especially if you already have some storage solutions ready to go. So we'll do that there. Boy, will that fit there? Oh, we need a shorter knife here. So we'll put him back there. Yes. Oh, no. Look at that. Screwing me. Well, I mean, you could keep it like that, but. So we can't do that. Shucks. Oh, shucks. That looked like it was going to fit, didn't it? So maybe he'll go up here with these guys. NAFSCO, exclusive, Urban EDC, Lander with the Sagaha. Definitely a great little backup secondary M390 instead of D2. Great knife. Great knife. So let's put this here for now. So I think that is a pretty good start. We emptied out quite a few knives out of the wooden tool chest. So now what we can do is I'll move this over here, and then we can stack our stuff So now we have a 3-tier. So we got 2 drawers and we got the top. Let me move you. So now we got the 2 drawers and we got the top. So now we really have a premium looking feel going on here. And I really like this. This is turning out to be a good idea. And like I said, you kind of acquire this stuff over time. There's no reason to think, oh, I got to go out and get, and if I was to guide someone who was new and looking for storage solutions, I always recommend the Harbor Freight wooden tool chest, guys. It is by far and away the cheapest, best alternative to your EDC storage. There's no question about it. So what we did here was we opened up a spot for 3 more knives up top here, which is awesome. I took the lighters out. This is also able to be taken out, but this part where my tactile turn pens are and my little alien head from Forest, but I like keeping it there, and then I can stash some other pens here. This stuff is all stationary except for this. And now this can be removed if you wish. And these other squares are also removable no, these are stationary as well. That's right. So these stay put. So you have some like hidden storage type of a deal if you wanted to go that route, hide some money or whatever in there. But obviously this is only for EDC gear. But that is the whole gist of everything. So now we have a 3-tier system instead of a 2-tier system. I think this is the shebang bang right here, guys. I mean, and I will probably change some stuff around so that way I can have more gear in here opposed to just having just knives. Like, I'd like to be able to keep flashlights, some pry bars, some lighters and all that stuff, keep it all in this case. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do a follow-up update video and we'll see what the final look is, or at least the final temporary look is. But that'll wrap it up, guys. If you hung out through the whole video, thank you. Love you guys. There is plenty more content on the way. If you want to check out some more videos from me, you can click here on this video. I highly recommend checking out this video right here. If you are new and you are not subscribed, click the GBALL VISION logo there on the center of the screen. I would love to have you here. Otherwise, guys, I will catch you on the next one.